Hello traders, welcome to MyForexFunds YouTube channel. For those who don't know, MyForexFunds is a prop firm which is looking for successful traders. It assists traders and it helps them grow so that we can grow together. Today in this video, we will be hosting one of our funded traders, Pat, to talk about his trading journey and his experiences with us as a funded trader. Hello Pat, it's lovely to see you here. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing very well. Thanks.
Thank you. Well, I'm really happy to host another funded trader here today, so thank you very much for being with us.
Yep, no problem. I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, that's our pleasure, really. So, well, I'm looking forward to hearing your story, like everyone else. So, please let us know a bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm 21. I'm
Mm-hmm.
from Thailand and I've been a funded trader at MyForexFunds for around 4 to 5 months.
Wow, that's good. So, let me ask, what got you into trading and how was your learning process?
Okay, so the first thing that got me into trading was so I was looking for something other than a 9 to 5 job
Mm-hmm.
to make some money because I think like if you like go and try to find a 9 to 5 job, you're always just stuck in the rat race and you're never
Mm-hmm.
going to be like independent or on your own or in control of any of your finances. So I thought that trading was a very nice way to uh, find a new income source. And I
Yeah.
started very young. I got into it very, very early at like the age of 18.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's been 3 years and I'm doing very well now.
Wow, that's great. So, were you self-taught or did you walk through with a mentor?
Uh, so in my first year of trading, it was kind of a disaster, basically. So I was on my own trying new things, just
Mm-hmm.
finding some strategies on YouTube, which didn't really work out because in the long run, most strategies might be profitable in the short term, but when
Mm-hmm.
market conditions change, um, like your profitability goes way down.
Yeah.
So like in my first year, I couldn't really find a strategy that was consistent enough. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in the second year, I actually found like a community that is a really good community, and it taught me like price action basically, and I found a consistent strategy.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think joining a trading community, can both give you a sense of belonging and it gives you a chance to meet many other traders from the different parts of the world. That's really good. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's very important because as you probably can tell, I think trading is a very, very lonely business. Many
Mm-hmm.
people don't understand it as much. When you tell other people about what you're doing, most people will like just roll their eyes or like tell you like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Like they don't understand what it is. So I think it's very important, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to find a community that understands what you're doing and is in the
Yeah.
same boat as you.
They
Yeah.
even ask, is that real job?
Yeah. Most people
Mm-hmm.
think it's many people ask me like, wait, you're just gambling or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
or you're like at a casino, right? But actually it's a
Yeah.
beatable game and I think it's very important to have like-minded people to show you to to like have a community that feels like you belong somewhere.
Yeah,
Because if you
definitely.
tell this to people who are actually working jobs, they don't understand what the heck are you doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That's why joining a community which understands you really amazing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the support is very important.
Yeah, sure. All right, so my next question would be about the mindset in trading. Actually, we have talked a lot about it in the previous interviews, but actually, I also wondered what you are going to say about it. So, you have been trading for 3 years, right?
Yes, 3 years.
Um, so,
three
of
years.
course, as a trader, you must have had some losses in the past. So, let me ask, the way you take losses has changed over time or not? I mean, how were you taking losses in the past, and what about now?
Okay, so I think controlling your emotions or being able to control them is very, very important in trading. So at the
Mm-hmm.
beginning stages, every time I lost a trade or every time a trade didn't go my way, I would totally like get angry at myself, get angry at the results. Like, why am I
Uh-huh.
not profitable? Why is the trade going against me? But as I got started to gain more and more experience, I realized that actually if you have a very nice strategy that you know works, that you've back
Mm-hmm.
tested for years and years. For example, I've tested mine for like 5 years and I know
Mm-hmm.
that it works in the long run. So why am I being worried about this one trade that doesn't go my way when I know that if I take 10 trades that are exactly like this, I know that I'll probably come out on top. So
Mm-hmm.
there's no point in getting mad or emotional about any of my trades. I think that's the first, like the fastest way to get out of this game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like the way you think. Actually, it is what we need.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So I'll continue with the next part. So can you tell us how you got into my Forex funds and how has been your experience with us so far?
Yeah, so actually my first prop firm was not MyForexFunds, it was
Mm-hmm.
FTMO.
Yeah.
But actually as I researched more and more, I found many other prop firms like
Mm-hmm.
MyForexFunds, the Funded Trader, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those and yeah, I think the experience I have had in MyForexFunds is has been very good so far. All the payouts are on time and like the customer service is very good as well.
Yeah,
Hmm.
good. Okay. Hearing those commands from our traders always make me happy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go on with the super exciting part. So I'll talk about your payout. So how much is your total payout?
So I think my payout is around a bit more than 30K since I have two 300K accounts,
Mm-hmm.
two 300K accounts and they got like 16K each.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So in total it was around 32, 33K around that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amazing. Wow, that's really good. So how long have you been trading with those accounts? I mean, was it your first payout or second payout?
It was actually my first payout. So my first payout
Oh.
has made the most. Like I'm in a bit of a drawdown recently. Like I mean, my
Mm-hmm.
my accounts are still in slight profit, but the gains
Mm-hmm.
haven't been as massive. But for
Mm-hmm.
my strategy, it's like expected in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
The volatility goes down. There's less trades. It's to be expected.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to answer your question, my highest payout was the first payout.
Wow. And it is also 75% of your profits, right?
Yes, 75. The first month was
Wow.
75.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's really amazing. Oh my God, congratulations for that.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay.
Mm.
Okay, my next question is going to be, of course, about your trading style. First of all, I would like to know what type of a trader you are. Are you more like a scalper or a day trader, or you like swing trading?
Okay, so I'm a day trader, so I look at the hourly charts,
Mm-hmm.
but in certain circumstances, I would hold the trade for days and days if there's a
Mm-hmm.
trend. So yeah, I just look at the hourly chart. So basically, I'm a day trader most of the time,
Mm-hmm.
but some of the time I'm a swing trader.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay. So are you like the ones who are watching the market all day long, or how often do you check it?
Uh, I definitely like have a life outside of trading, I would say so.
Yeah, sure.
So like so
Mm-hmm.
I only look at the charts at the top of every hour since I look
Uh-huh.
at only one time frame and it's the hourly time frame. So I only have to look like after every hour, every hour, every hour. So I'm not staring at the charts all day
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
think, that's not the reason why I got into trading to be glued to the charts.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
think it's important to have some things to do to take your mind off of trading as well. So I see
Totally
some
agree.
people who are like at the charts all day. I'm not saying they're not profitable, but I think it's a very stressful way of trading, especially scalpers. They're like literally there all day.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Mm-hmm.
think like for the psychology, which is very important, it doesn't do you any good to be
Mm-hmm.
staring and like, stressing all the time.
It might be profitable. I mean, they might be profitable, but yeah, the process must be really stressful for them because they are always trading at the charts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying they're not profitable. Like they definitely have some scalpers that are, or else there wouldn't be
Mm-hmm.
any scalpers. But
Mm-hmm.
but I think like the process, in my opinion, the process is very, very difficult.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah. Okay. My next question would be about the pairs you trade. So, do you trade only one pair or do you look at multiple pairs?
Multiple pairs, so I'm currently looking at around 7 pairs in total.
Oh,
But for
many
like
pairs.
90%, many pairs.
Uh-huh.
But for most of the time, I'm just focusing on like 4 pairs, since the
Mm-hmm.
other three don't really have any trades. Like in
Okay.
1 year, they might have one trade or two trades.
Mm-hmm. And what
So
are
the
they?
most they're if I remember, they're like USD CAD, NCD CAD,
Mm-hmm.
usually the Canadian pairs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. So please let us know a bit about your strategy. Is it based on price action? I think you have said that you have learned from your community to trade in price action. Am I right?
Yes, you're correct.
Uh-huh.
It's based on purely price actions. That means no
Mm-hmm.
indicators, very clean charts. I
Yeah,
have
good.
no indicators on my screen, for example, that I'm looking at right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Absolutely nothing. I'm just looking at price action, which I believe is like the language of the markets. So like in my opinion, if you know how to read the tape basically. You don't need indicators because
Mm-hmm.
they're just showing what's already been shown on the chart.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Awesome. So would you be comfortable with showing us some of your best winning trades?
Yeah, of course, I can show you a few trades.
All right.
Let me share the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so here guys, here was a trade on GU which happened on August 19th. I marked it so I can go through with the bar replay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so here what I was looking at here I was seeing a huge range. So here I wasn't interested in taking any trade since I'm a trend trader. I need to see trends. I need to see large impulses like this one. So
Mm-hmm.
when I saw this thing, this like caught my attention. This huge impulse down. So after this, I needed a confirmation basically that the price was going to go down. And here I can bar replay here.
Yeah.
Here I was just patiently waiting. So I still didn't know whether this was going to completely reverse because that could very well happen because it could come down like this and like just completely reverse.
Mm-hmm.
So if that happens, I'm not in any trade since we know that we've come from ranging structure and we are seeing a V-shape like volatility. So we know that the market's not ready. So if that's the case, I wouldn't have entered anything. But as we can see, if we look a few more candles, it was ranging here and then we saw this confirmation of this move, which confirmed to me like that I wanted to take this trade short.
Yeah.
So I placed my order here
Mm-hmm.
at this area, 20 pip stop loss. So right above this area. And okay, yeah, so I just entered this trade.
Okay.
And now I don't have to do anything other than manage this trade. Since I'm already in this trade, I know it's a good trade. So my psychology here is like, okay, the only thing I'm going to do here is patiently wait and see how the trade plays out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to move.
Yeah. What happens next?
Okay, so what happens next is price, as expected, goes down,
Mm-hmm.
continues to go down, and goes down and down and down. At this point, I'm up around 5%, 5%, but I'm still in this trade. So according to my strategy, my stop loss is actually still at around break even.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, price could still come back up and completely take my trade out.
Yeah.
But okay, so it's unlikely, but it can happen.
Mm-hmm.
So here I just have to keep patiently waiting and managing my trade. So as you can see, guys, price continued to go down. At this
Yeah.
point, since we broke this low, my stop loss was moved to here.
Mm-hmm.
So here, worst case scenario is we're up 3%. So if price comes up and takes us out here, we make 3%.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the
Mm-hmm.
best case scenario is price continues to go down and down and down, and we keep locking in more profits.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a very great thing about this strategy is the risk management is very non-discretionary. There's no discretion involved. So basically, I'm just managing this position down and down and down, like, and I'm keeping like the stop loss at the most recent high, for example, like in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when this goes down, I'm gonna speed this up, guys.
All right.
Here is just ranging.
Uh-huh.
Our stop loss is still placed here. So as long as price doesn't touch this area, we're still going to be in the trade. Okay. So price finally goes down some more. At this
Yeah.
point, I'm up 8%. So risking 1% per trade, you can get 8% from just doing nothing, basically, just managing this position.
Mm-hmm.
My stop loss is here, by the way, 4.7% locked in at this most recent high. And yep. Okay, so
Wow.
price continues to go down. And finally
Mm-hmm.
here, we've been taken out for 7%. So in one trade, I made 7%.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the beautiful thing I think about this trade is there was absolutely like no discretion involved in the management of any of these trades. I was just locking in more and more profits. So
Yeah, it
after I
looks
entered
really
this,
clean.
yeah, it's very clean. It's just very clean. Like no indicators, nothing, just clean
Mm-hmm.
price action.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. Do you remember how much profit you made from this trade?
So this was the highest payout that I made. I think I made around 30K. Yeah, 30K
Oh my
from this.
God. Yeah,
Mhm.
perfect. Uh-huh.
30K. Yeah.
Yeah. And do you remember your risk percentage?
I think it
In
was
it? Mhm.
1.5%.
Wow.
1.5.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's really amazing. Yeah, I really like the way you are trading because it is beautiful, clean, and you are actually you are keeping everything simple, but you are profitable. I like that. Yeah.
I think simplicity is sometimes people overlook that. They think, oh, if it's this simple, then why isn't everyone doing it? But since everyone is thinking that, that means no one is doing it.
Yeah. Mhm. Okay, so would you like to show us something else?
Yeah, sure. I can show you one of my biggest losses as well because I've already shown you like my winners. So I'll show you one of my losers as
Okay,
well.
yeah.
Uh, okay, we have to go back a bit for this
All
one.
right.
Here, I marked it. Okay. I'll bar
So
replay this for you guys again.
okay, so it's a trade from May.
Yes, this one was quite a long time ago, 12th
Mm-hmm.
of May. Okay. So as you can see, guys, what I was looking at is very similar to the other trade. Basically, this huge impulse down.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a completely different pair, by the way, but the price action is very similar. So yeah, this huge impulse down. Same thing. I was waiting for a confirmation. So waiting for a nice candle down, which we did get. See, we did get in this candle. Nice impulse down. So here I
Yeah.
set my order at this high, at this low, 12 pips.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here, guys, as you can see, I was almost stopped out, but I was kept in the trade by like one pip, one pip basically. I was almost stopped out in this candle, but I did hang on. And in as you can see, guys, in like as little as 2 hours, I was already up 11%. And in monetary value, it was around like 50K, I think.
Oh my
50K since
God.
it was 50K. So in 2 hours, I was like, okay, I was up 50K. Just placing this trade, the
Yeah,
trade
that's
smashed
insane.
down. Yeah, 50K, 50K, 60K, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So but what happened after this, I think is a very, very good lesson for every trader. So basically, here I was up 11%, but what happened after this was a very good lesson. So here, I'm gonna say that my stop loss was technically still at -1%,
Okay.
because like price just smashed down, but it didn't really give me a chance to lock in any profits as per my
Uh-huh.
strategy. So here my stop was still at -1%, and then like after going down 11%, it just went back up and completely took out my stop loss.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So after being up like 50, 60K, I woke up after this and I was like, okay, I've made 50K. But actually I haven't. I've actually
Yeah.
lost money on this trade.
Oh my
I've lost
God.
1% on this trade.
So
So
that's hard to
actually,
handle, isn't that?
yeah, I think it's very tough to handle for many traders. And I think many people would have taken profits early, actually. They might
I
have
think
been like,
so.
oh my God, I'm up 10%. I'm up 50K. I'm gonna go buy
Mhm.
a car. I'm gonna go do whatever they want with that 50K. But actually, what they don't realize is like you can take it now, and this time it might work out for you. But the next time that this kind of trade plays out, it goes
Mhm.
20%, 30%, and you've locked in and you've taken it out early at like 2, 3%.
Mhm.
So in the
Yeah.
long run, you're actually missing out on profit.
Mhm.
So what you like the best thing you can do in this position is to just let go of this trade. You've known that you've taken a very good trade, everything aligned, and your management was completely up to the plan, right? Completely based on the plan. So in
Yeah.
this kind of position, you can't really blame anything. You can't blame yourself. You can't blame the strategy. You have to keep your emotions in check. Because if you don't, this kind of trade is going to completely ruin your psychology.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. This is like, this trade really shows us some lesson.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. So yeah, I was up 50K here, and if I took it early, I would have been up a lot of money. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, I didn't. I stuck to the rules, and this time, it actually didn't play out for me. But I know
Yeah.
that if I keep taking this trade, like if I took this kind of trade 10 times, it's definitely going to be profitable, since I've
Mm-hmm.
backtested it. So I don't worry about it. I just focus on the next trade. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like you have to look at trading from a very probability, like
Mm-hmm.
it's just probability. And you don't know like what order those good trades are going to come in. You might take 3 losses, 4 losses, but then the fifth trade is going to be a big win.
Yeah.
So you just have to be patient in your trades.
Yeah, I totally agree. Oh my God. Thank you very much for showing this to us. It's a
Yep,
very
no
good
problem.
example. Yeah, thank you very much. I realize that you have showed two trades and you are putting stop loss all the time.
All the time, yes. So my stop loss
Okay.
is always in the exact place.
Okay, yeah, good. So do you employ any other risk management strategies?
Not really, no. It's just stop loss and I'm moving my profit down based
Mm-hmm.
on the structure of the market.
Okay, yeah, all right. So my next question and my final question would be, what piece of advice would you give to the traders who have started to trade pretty new?
Okay, so I guess my biggest advice is to not rush
Mm-hmm.
things and to enjoy the process
Yeah,
of
good.
learning how to trade. Because many people I see, like in me included too, at first mm, I wanted to make money really fast. I wanted to get rich very fast. But
Uh-huh.
I think that's not how things work in nature. Like to be good at something, you have to put in time and effort, you know. You can't
Mm-hmm.
expect to be a great trader in like a month or a year.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if you want to be a doctor, for example, it's going to take you at least 4 years in some countries, 6 years in some countries, in some
Yeah.
years, like many, many, many years. And like if you want to be something good, like then you have to put in the time and effort. So you can't expect to come into trading and then be like consistently profitable after just a few years even. Some people are never consistently profitable in their whole life. So I think if
Yeah.
you can do it in like 5 years, you're already ahead of many, many people. And if you're just consistent, if you just make like 5%, for example, per month, you're already
Mm-hmm.
making a lot of money actually because you have these prop firms that are willing to give you money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
you just need to be patient and not to rush things, not to rush the process. Because once you get to the final endpoint, then things will finally work out. But you have to put in the work to be able to get there.
Yeah, yeah. So you should be patient, and also you should set maybe realistic goals. Of course, you may
Yeah,
have
realistic
high
goals.
expectations, but yeah, over time, of course, you will be improving yourself. But first of all, put your expectations not too high.
Yeah, not too high.
Other,
Actually, I think it's very good to have high expectations, but you also
yeah,
need to know that like you're also gonna need to put in time, a lot of time
definitely,
and
yeah.
a lot of
Otherwise, it might
effort.
be disappointing for you.
Yeah, 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 definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for your advice. I really feel like it was an amazing interview, and I really enjoyed during the interview. I hope you also did.
Yeah. Me too, me too. I
Ah,
enjoyed it
thank
too.
you. Okay,
Mhm.
I believe your success and your talk will really inspire many others. So thank you very much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me for this interview.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you. Thank you very much. So have a great day and keep up the good work.
Yep, you too. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much for watching this interview. I hope you all like it. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below. If you are one of our funded traders and would like to do an interview with us, please get in touch with our support team so that we can organize your interview too. We would love to hear your story. Thank you again and happy trading.